So, where I'm going to go with this video, it's got to be done. It's something that got to be done. I have been making videos like this for a while. I just haven't been uploading them because I couldn't make my mind up. But now I know it doesn't mean anything for me to make up my mind because I already know for myself. It's just futile fear holding me back from uploading a video like this. That's all that it is. But listen, there is a lot of people out there. You know that there is nothing that any of this has to offer you at all. You know that this whole living in this fake facade, mask wearing, phony, plasticky, everybody acting like something for someone. I can't do it anymore. I literally can't do it anymore. It is literally time to break away, to get away and break away. And I don't know why it took me so long to do this. I don't know why it's taking me so long to do this, but it's like, it's just to a point where it's like, fuck it, because I'm never going to fit in anywhere. I'm never going to be accepted out here. I am never going to be, no matter what I say to people that don't understand it, they're never going to understand it. So why am I going to keep beating myself in the head with a metal pipe? Why am I going to keep trying to fit in to a world where I'm never going to fit in? It's impossible. It's impossible. And listen, when I say that I am at odds with everything, I am at odds. I'm at odds with everything. I don't, this thing is so fake to me. It's not real. It is not real. And everybody fucking talks about it. I'm tired of talking about it. I'm sick of hearing every motherfucker on the internet talk about this. Well, then let's get the fuck away from it. Let's go build our own thing so that we can fucking be around each other with this. Because we know that we're never going to fit in anywhere, anyway. So why do we keep trying to? Why are we going to keep trying to make this work when it's not going to work? Listen, if there is somebody on my channel, I'm going to bring it down because this is not a channel to get people pissed off. It's just where I'm at and it's what it is. And it can't be anything else. If you are someone that has been on my platform for a while and you have children and you had children, I would say, look, treat your children accordingly. Cherish your children, love them, and take care of them as much as you can. But there is no way that I can bring a kid into this world myself. I just can't do it. And I am an absolute anti-natalist today. There is no way I'm bringing anybody here to experience this or to live this in this fake realm. There is no way. I don't even know if I would have my own land and my own thing because it has to happen. It has to happen. I can't do it. I can't do it. I will literally go nuts. I will go nuts. And I've already metaphorically gone insane and nuts in this realm because it's so fucking stupid. It's so dumb. It makes no sense. It's just people putting on for people. I see. This is very hard to explain. It's very, very, very hard to explain this, but it is not people's fault why this is the way that it is, even though it is their fault. They keep bringing people here to do this over and over again, but we're here, so we got to deal with it, right? Am I right? We still got to deal with it. So, but it isn't, these people will never understand me. So the thing is, I got to get away from them. I have to get away from people because they'll never understand me anyway. And confrontation is not going to work because what they believe, what they live for, how they think, how they put on, the mask they wear, the ego they have for other people, I just cannot do it anymore. I can't hack it anymore. I cannot hack the fake shit anymore. And everybody is just going to keep talking about it and complaining about it. I am at the end of this shit. It is time to break the fuck away from this. It is time to get as far from this as possible. I don't give a fuck if people call it a cult. I don't give a fuck if people say whatever they say, because people are always going to have some shit to say. They're always going to have some bullshit to say for you when they're just involved with all the bullshit themselves, but they don't realize how much they're involved with the bullshit anyway. And see, the reason why I don't take action, and I'm not taking action right now, is because I don't know where people's mindsets are. I don't know where people are at. But when you come to realize how futile this whole existence is, and just how we're surviving, we need things every day. There's gonna be problems. It's a struggle. There's gonna be some suffering, but how can we get away from this fake shit until it's our time to go, whenever that would be? Because for real, this is just me being absolutely honest. It's either do this or suicide, because I will not live my life like this. And I know when you say that, everybody will run to the hills and say, oh, I can't mess with this guy. He's on something else. Listen, I am never going to hurt another person. I am never going to commit some violent act towards another person. That is not me. I am not like that. That is not how I am. I couldn't live with myself even if I knew that when I died, it was just complete blackness forever. I still couldn't do that while I'm here on this earth, and I'm not going to do that. But what I mean is, it's a situation where we have one life to live. And we all keep doing something we don't want to do every single day. And we just keep talking and talking and talking about it. It's time to fucking do something. How long can it go? But the reason why I don't do this is because I know people are not ready. I know that they are still involved with a lot of this bullshit that I'm talking about. They're involved with the fakery. They're involved with the bullshit. They're involved with the thinking that they gotta do these things that they don't have to do. And we keep going to the job we hate. We keep being around people we can't stand. We keep involving ourselves with stupid conversations we don't want to get ourselves involved with. See, if we know this amongst each other, then we can make something happen around each other because we think the same way. But everybody's fucking scared. Everybody is in fear. Every motherfucker. And you have to be willing to know that I am talking about you if you don't already know that. And you have had to already examine yourself with these things. If you're not there and you don't know what I mean, this is either going to resonate with you absolutely, and you're going to say, yeah, Yes, you're right. Or there's going to be some conflict there because you're still second guessing. You're still thinking this world has something to offer you when it has nothing to fucking offer at all. It can't offer you anything. Nothing. And see, I will be seen as an extremist. I'm not an extremist. I am a realist. I am a realist to the fullest realist that you can get. And if you are not a realist with me, then this can't work, because this is for real motherfuckers. This is for motherfuckers that are so real that when they shit their pants, stub their toe, jerk off 2 times, they will fucking tell you that. They will say, I shit my pants, I stubbed my toe, and I jerked off twice. Because I'm being honest with you. See, it can't be this holding back shit. Fuck these people. The world has nothing to offer us anymore. This world is sleeping. It is asleep, and it's the things that it keeps doing over and over and over and over and over again. Listen, it doesn't mean that we have to go but I need to know that there are some fucking people that are with me on this. I need to know that there are some people that are seeing this the way I do. Because if not, then I'm fucking done. I'm done. I'm fucking done, and I admit it. And I already have planned out for myself what I'm going to do with myself. I already have this planned out. This has nothing to do with anybody else. I'm just saying, if something doesn't happen to where we can be on the same page with this, and we got to keep playing this fucking stupid, phony, nonsensical game that doesn't mean anything at all. I mean, how can you hack this every day? How can you live with this every day? I can't live with it no more. Like, listen, I'm not going to get any of my personal shit involved in this video. I'm just saying, I don't want to have to sit here and blame people anymore. I don't want to say it's their problem for what I'm doing. No, they just don't understand me. And they're not going to understand me. They're not going to understand that I am done with the bullshit. I am done with the phony baloney conversations. I am done with the putting on. I am done with the corniness and this extra repetitive socializing that people do. I am done with it. And this is my problem with humanity. But see, humanity is creating humanity's own problem by humanity being humanity, if we're being absolutely honest. And there are a lot of things that I do not like about people and humanity. There are a lot of things that I've been seeing, and I've been seeing for years and years and years, and I don't want to be around it no more. I don't want nothing to do with it anymore. I don't want to have to walk down the street and run into one of these idiots. I don't want to have to. I want to very seldomly, if I go to a store or I go to the mini mart, or not a mini mart, but if I go to get a car fixed or something, that is the only time that I want to be interacting with people. I want nothing to do with this world. I want nothing to do with people, because people keep proving time and time again that they are ignorant, they are gullible, they are lying to themselves. They act like they're so nice when they're not like that. Inside, they are wicked, they are prideful, they are jealous, they are envious, they are so many things, but they'll act like they're your friend. I've been having this shit happen to me when I've been walking on the street lately, or when I go to a store. These people, these guys and stuff, will be acting like they're so cool with me, like they care about me, when I'm thinking, this motherfucker don't give a rat's ass about me. He's just acting like he cares. And When they're with their women or their girls, they'll do this showing off, this petty showing off shit that I want to say something, but that I don't. I hold my tongue. But I know it's fake. I know it's fake. I can see right through the bullshit. Now, can you say that with me? Can you see right through other people's bullshit? Do you have time for bullshit and drama and gossip and all this shit? I don't. I don't have time for it at all. At all, at all, at all, at all, at all. If you ain't coming with some real shit, then don't come with it at all. That's just the person I am. And listen, I probably won't even upload this video because I know when I put stuff like this out, something's going to have to change. Something will change. There will be a change of thought. I will be looked at completely different. I will be looked at like you lost it or you're taking it too far for me. Oh no, I can't do that. I'm not ready yet. You're going to procrastinate the rest of your fucking life. I'm telling you, listen to what I am telling you. I know this shit, y'all. I know this shit. See, I don't call myself a prophet. I don't call myself a guru. I don't call myself some chosen person. I don't call myself none of that bullshit because none of it exists. It's all a lie. But what I will tell you, and this is what you should be able to tell yourself too. It shouldn't just be me telling you this. I know this. I know this, that I know this, that I know this, that I know this. And I will not fucking lead you wrong. I will not lead you wrong. They will lead you wrong. These fake ass motherfuckers out here that don't give a flying fuck about you, they will tell you all this nice stuff. They will tell you what your itching ears wants to hear. They will lie to you. They will lie and they will lie and they will lie and they will keep lying to you until they cannot lie anymore, until the lie becomes so big that just like Adolf Hitler wrote it one time, you keep telling the people a lie and eventually they will believe it. I'm not here to lie to you. I'm here so that we can break away from this motherfucker. And if it got to be over the phone, if it has to be over the internet for a while, okay, so be it. It might not ever happen to where it happens in real life. But I need to know, you need to thumbs up the fucking video and let me know that you're with me on this shit. Because if you're not, then I'm done with it. I'm done with it all. I'm not going to waste the rest of my fucking life on stupid, dumb shit. On playing tiddlywinks and acting like something and whatever. That shit it's done. It's just done. And I don't give a fuck if this channel disintegrates. I don't give a fuck. Because in the end, every motherfucker's going to disintegrate. Everything's going to disintegrate in the end. So why don't we quit this bullshitting around? Why don't we quit doing things we don't want to fucking do? It's just, this is all I hear from people. This is all that I hear from people, is them talking about things they don't want to do in this life. If you keep talking like that, then you're going to be doing things you don't want to do the rest of your life. What can we not get about this? There's not one person out here that is thinking this, but actually doing it. That is not letting fear hold them back, or is not letting what every other person is doing. Dude, there are 8 billion people in this world. That is 8 billion people that don't give a flying shit because they don't even know what you're doing. We just have this ego that these people know this. That there's these things going on out here that I didn't yet find or discover. You're not going to find anything. You're going to come right back to yourself. You're going to be with you. And if you're being real, you're going to see how fake this whole thing is. You're going to see how fake people are. You're going to see how they're bullshitting you and lying to you every day. You're going to see how they're putting on the facade every day for each other. They're acting like something, and they know that it's not deep down, but they put that on because it's all they know how to do. Listen, I am telling you, there are people that it could be 5, it could be 10, it could be 15 years from now. You will look back and go, this fucking guy was right. This guy was oh so right. And I know that I'm right. I know without a doubt that I am right, because there is nothing, we cannot gain anything here and we cannot lose anything here. We are all going to lose in the end eventually. Every single one of us are going to lose in the end eventually. We all know that, right? So while we're alive on this planet, why do we keep fucking ourselves? Why do we keep living in this fake fucking world that doesn't care? They're never going to understand you. If you're somebody that has deconditioned, though, you can't be a conditioned person and understand what I'm saying. If you're still in this conditioned realm and you still believe that something is gonna save you, and you have these crazy superstitions and beliefs, this is not gonna be for them people. I'm just sorry to say it's not gonna be for them, because they're still thinking that there is some kind of hope somewhere else. There is none. There is no hope. Now, I was watching a video of Rita McLeod talking about how the futility of things and how we keep bringing children into this world to keep doing this over and over again. Yes, that is absolutely true. And it's time to stop bringing kids into this world. We need to let the human race, there is nothing else the human race can do here. All we're doing here is we're surviving, we're living, we're eating. Now, in me saying all of this, I need everyone to understand this. Even though I feel this way, it does not mean that I am just going to go hating everybody and everything. That's not what I mean. I'm just saying I'm tired of having to make people understand that don't understand, and they will never understand. So there's no reason to be around them. Like this apartment I'm in. I don't want to be in this apartment no more. I want to be in my own abode. I want to be on my own land, in my own place, where I can do whatever I want to do. I don't want to have to worry about running into these zombies that eat brains just because they've been programmed to eat brains. When I go out on the street, I run into people every time I'm on the street. I know they're thinking this guy is crazy. He's nuts. He lost his mind. What is this dude talking about? Because they can't understand. They can't understand when you're someone that is so real. You are so honest with yourself. You are so consciously aware to what's going on here that you cannot hack what you see is going on here, because you know it's all a lie. But yet we're so scared. We are terrified to admit this to one another. First, we have to first admit it to one another and understand it. There's no way that there can ever be the thing where we break off into small groups and go do something on our own until we understand this amongst each other. It's not going to work, because if anyone's bringing that program bullshit with them, it's not going to work. If anybody's bringing their ego or their I'm more special than someone else, I'm a chosen person, I believe this and you don't, now we have a problem. See, you can't bring any of that with you. That all has to go. It is a complete shedding of all of that nonsense, of all of that. And like I said, I don't give a fuck about the numbers. I don't care about the numbers. I do not care if it's thousands of people, because I know it's not going to be thousands of people. I already know this. I already know this for myself. But I know there are people out there. I know that there are people out there that you completely understand what it is I'm talking about. You right now, you are watching the video and you are like, yes, this is absolutely true. But yet the fear, the conditioned fear, does not allow us to make this happen amongst ourselves and each other. If it would happen with each other, it won't let that happen because we have still not got all the bullshit out of our minds. We have not yet filtered all the fake, phony, plasticky, Agent Smith bullshit going on out here. It is literally a do or die thing this next year or so for me. It's a do or die thing. It's a do or die thing. I give a fuck, but I don't give a fuck. I just realize, listen, I know there are people that tried to help me in this matrix, but they can't help me. They can't help me because they're not on the same thought as me. They don't think like me. They don't live like me. They have to put on for the rest of the world. I'm done with that shit. I'm done putting on for the rest of the world. I'm done with the mask. The mask is completely off. It's completely gone. And if whoever's watching this, because who's going to watch this is individual people. It's not going to be a group of people. It's going to be individuals watching this. If you are getting this and you are really, 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 really getting this, and you know that this shit has nothing to offer you, and you are either a creative or you are someone that you want something to do. You want there to be need-based things to work for, but you don't want to get involved with no bullshit. You're tired of it. You want your solitude. You want to be around other people that are real as fuck, that don't bullshit, that don't lie, that are honest, that can tell how they really feel. Every fucking second of the day, there is no lying in any of our tongues. Can we do that? Is that possible? Because that's where I'm at with it. I don't need to lie to anybody anymore. I don't need to manipulate you. I don't need to sit here and condition you with something else. This is the most free shit that you are ever going to hear in your entire life. You are never going to hear anybody speaking to you like this. You are not going to hear anybody telling you what I'm telling you. Don't look at me like a leader. Look at me like I'm your reflection. See, that's how we need to start looking at each other. We need to start looking at each other like that is my reflection there. We need to stop comparing each other to one another. That is childish, matrix conditioned bullshit. It needs to stop now. Not 5 years, 10, 15 years. What the fuck are we waiting for? Till we become old men and women here to do something? It's you got to be to the point where you're saying to yourself, it's over. It's over. This has nothing to offer me. These people out here, these drooling zombies, even though I don't want to be their enemy, I don't want to blame these people. I don't want to see. This is the shit, though, that most of us are still stuck on. We're still stuck on the blaming part. Stop fucking blaming other people and do something. If we don't see this, we're not going to get what I mean. It's going to go past our heads. Why are we worried about what these people are doing? Why are we worried about their lives? Why are we worried about gullible people that don't understand anything? Why do we keep including this? Let them go. Let them live their lives. They're going to live their lives regardless, just like me and you have to live our lives. We all got to live our lives here. And I don't give a fuck if, it doesn't matter. None of that shit matters. Even I'm saying this in my own head. Like, people are going to think you snapped. People are going to think that you went off the rails. People are going to think that you lost your mind. People are going to think that you went completely nuts. People are going to think this. People are going to think that. Who gives a fuck? That is still a comparing mentality. And see, even though I have that thought, I know that thought is bullshit. That thought doesn't mean nothing. Nothing to me at all. So if this video is not relatable, if y'all are not thumbsing up the video, if y'all are not helping once in a blue moon to donate to the platform, or to, like I said, you ain't even got to donate, just thumbs up the video to let me know. But it's if you are really at a point where you know you have examined every little nook and cranny of your life. I mean, every little nook and cranny. There cannot be one rock that has not been turned over. You have got to understand your jealousies, your envies, your hatreds, everything that you do as a person that you've been conditioned with and that you've been indoctrinated and programmed and you've been deceived with. You have got to realize this. And you know what? I don't want to use the word deceived. That sounds too religious right now. I don't want to use... do you realize how much you've been lied to about things in your life? We have been being lied to our whole entire lives. Now, in order to understand the lies, though, I am not saying 100% of everything we know is a lie. That's not what I'm saying. I'm talking about the lie behind the construct of everything. I'm talking about the lie of how the schools manipulated us into thinking we gotta go to college, you gotta get a degree, you gotta do this and that. How the religions have manipulated us into thinking that you have to be this way and you gotta do this thing religiously and that thing religiously. I'm not saying that some of that doctrine, I have got something for myself out of some of certain doctrines, but it is not something to keep getting caught up on. You learn from it and you move on from it. You do not get caught in anything religiously. That is what the Pharisees and the scribes do. That is what the hypocrites do. They keep getting caught up on this. I gotta be a good person for everybody. I have to keep putting this thing on for people. It's yet again, if you are still looking for some kind of validation, if you are still looking for others to give you a pat on the back for things that you do, you're not going to get this. We don't need to do that to have human connection anymore, because we understand each other. We have an understanding. I don't have to boast how I like you better than this guy. I don't have to say that I am for you more than him. Then what is that saying when we do things like that amongst each other? That's saying that I like this person more than this person. No, there is no such thing. That's all bullshit. That's him, that's her, that's her, that's him. That's how she reacts some days. That's how he reacts some days. That's how Billy Boy is some days. That's how Tommy is some days. That's how Cheryl is some days. That's how Teresa is some days. See, we don't know how to accept people for who they really are. We don't know how to just take a person as They are. Come as you are, and I will take you as you are. But are you still coming with all that baggage? Are you still coming with the lies? Are you still coming with the validate me's? Are you still coming with, well, did you hear? We're doing something more special than these people. See, you're still a simp in this matrix. You are still believing that this world, that they're going to validate you somehow. It's never going to happen. It's never going to happen. And we know this. We know this. So why are we playing this game with each other? Why do we keep playing this petty game of blaming everyone else? And it's always this thing where everybody keeps talking about it, but nobody's doing anything about it. Nobody is doing anything about it. And I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if I lose every single subscriber on my channel. That does not matter to me. It matters to me. Are you a real down-to-earth motherfucker? Are you honest? Are you seeing this for what it is? Are you sick and tired of this bullshit? And I can only say it how I'm saying it. I can't say it any other way. I can't give, I can't go into too much detail. I can only say what I know to be true. I can only say what I know to be true. And I don't listen to this point. You are either with me or you are not with me at all. Please, if you are not resonating, or you are not with me, or you are not understanding this, please, I am saying this so kindly, and I mean this. Please, I am not good for you. I am not good for a conditioned mind. I am not good for a programmed person. I am not good for an indoctrinated person. Please, unsubscribe from my channel and go somewhere else where you're going to get that validation, where you're going to be around other people playing the game. I'm not playing it no more. I don't have time for it anymore. It's done with me. It's over with me. It's completely kaput with me. So please, I'm telling you, if you're someone that you are still indoctrinated, programmed, conditioned, believing the lies, going by this construct that you see everywhere, this channel is not going to be for you. And I don't want that for you. I don't want that for you. If it's not for you, it's not for you. There's nothing right or wrong about it. It's just you are not on that thought process yet. You are not on that mindset. You are not on that same energy, and there's nothing right or wrong about it. You just were not meant to I know that there are certain energies that are made to be with one another, and there are people out there. We are made to understand each other. We are made to know that what we are saying is true amongst each other. And if another person isn't, that means this is not their tribe. Your tribe is somewhere else out here. You just have not found your tribe. But I'm telling you, more than likely, you're not going to find the tribe you're looking for. If you know by now that you do not fit in anywhere, that means you need to not fit in anywhere. There is no reason to fit in anywhere. Do you understand what I'm saying? You don't need to fit in anywhere. There's no need for us to fit in. We already are what we need to be. We already are the thing. We already are the human being. We already are here. We already know all of the bullshit and the baggage and the lies and the manipulation. And we know all of that already. Now it's time for us as people on the internet, people that have a mutual understanding. It is time for us to start doing something about these things. It's time to stop talking about it. It's time to stop talking about it. Talking about it is not going to do anything. It's just going to keep being talk, 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 talk. 5 years, talk, 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 talk. 10 years, talk, talk, talk. 15, 20 years from now, talk, talk, talk. I'll be an old man with gray hair still talking about this. No, it can't happen for me. It's not gonna happen. It can't happen for me because that's how done I am with it. If I could only, if there was only something to where I could transfer what I know and you could know what I know, you would absolutely understand what it is that I mean and why I'm saying these things. I have I have literally went through a death before dying. I have died to all of this stuff. None of this means anything to me anymore. There are things that don't need to be proven to other people that matter to me. There is real human connection. I'm talking about human connection that does not try to be human connection. Human connection that does not force another to be. Human connection that does not compare itself to someone else. That's not human connection. That's us comparing. That's us still blaming one another. That's us still saying this person's right and this person's wrong. I want to get away from all of that bullshit. I don't care about who's right or wrong anymore. I don't care. Why do you think that I freaking came up with the name SBN, somebody but nobody? Because it is the contradiction that is being misunderstood here. Life is a contradiction. There is no right or wrong. It's all how you see things to be. And when you see that there really is no right and wrong here, the only thing that if you're someone like me that you see as wrong is moral things. When you do something morally wrong to another person, when you hurt another person, or you rape, or you steal from, or you do something to another person morally, that's wrong to me. But anything else, there's nothing right or wrong at all. And I don't know. I said what I needed to say. And like I said, I don't even know if I'm going to upload this video because I've been making a lot of videos, but I've been hesitating myself because I know that this is going to go one of either two ways. It's going to absolutely fall on its face, or people are actually going to wake the fuck up and get it with me. And in time, it just because we're on the internet or it's me talking about it, it doesn't matter. It does not matter. It's an understanding of these things. And we can break away if we want to. We can do it if we tell ourselves we can do it. If we keep telling ourselves we can't, we're never going to do it. And we're going to be stuck in this thing, and we're going to keep blaming everybody. We're going to keep comparing each other, and we're going to keep living around people we have nothing in common with. Basically, it's a no association thing. It's a thing where you get what needs to be done, and then you can do whatever the fuck you want to do. There's no one there to judge you. There's no one there to say you're right or wrong. There's no one there to, Now, there is accountability, though. See, this is one thing a lot of people don't like hearing, but there is accountability, because accountability is being honest. Accountability is calling things out and exposing things. See, accountability is when the person that actually cares will call you out on your bullshit, just like I would expect someone to do to me if I was out of control or out of hand. But I don't need another person to do that for me because I already know this for myself. See, the question is, do you know this for yourself? And if you know this for yourself, and you know this without a doubt, then you know that we as energy, we as mindset can never, ever, ever, ever be separated. There cannot be a disconnection. It's already a human connection. Those of you that been here listening to my videos and been here, there is no way, there is nothing that I should say that should offend you by now. There is nothing that if you're being absolutely honest with you and you're with me on this, you should not be getting offended. You should not be getting mad. You should not be getting your feelings hurt. You should have none of that if you're really with me. If you're really on the energy I'm on and you're really with the mind state and the frame of mind and seeing how none of this is for you and it never will be for you, I am completely out of the slumber. I am one, can you say this for yourself? I am one of the 10 fingers on the hands, the 2 hands that have actually woke up in human history. I am one of those people. Now, how many people out there can actually say that and mean it? And this is the greatest thing that can happen for us, but our conditioned mind will tell us that it's the worst thing. It's the worst thing that I can do is to go with this suicidal maniac that's out of his mind. See, that is all the conditioning in your mind. Don't fall for that bullshit. It's a lie. I am not a maniac. I am not suicidal right now. I'm just saying, if things do not work, there's no reason for me to be here anymore. I'm not going to waste my time on this planet. I am not going to waste my time here living with people I cannot talk to, that I do not have an energy, that our energies do not align. I am not going to waste my time here anymore. I'm not going to do it. I am not going to put all of my energy and my everything I am into a craft and into my videos. And it's just like, yeah, whatever. Nope. Won't do it. Won't do it. I am not wasting my fucking time here. I will not do it. And if you're someone that's like me and you're with me, then you should be excited to support me as a person. You should be excited to support this channel right now, because I'm excited when you do that. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm excited when you do those things. And I'm not saying you got to give me money. I'm not saying any of that shit. You don't got to give me anything. I'm just saying, like the video and comment and say things that you know. Just don't blurt out any bullshit. Don't just say something because you had a fuzzy feeling and you said, oh, I need to say something. No, be sure of what you're saying for yourself. Don't lie to yourself. Don't bullshit yourself, because there's too many people doing this. Don't be a follower. Just because you're following my platform, that means that you're understanding for yourself. I can't stand followers. I fucking hate people that are followers, that are wannabes, that are emulators, that are mimickers. No, you are you, and I take you as you are. Now, if you take me as I am, we are a reflection of each other, and that can never be broke. There is nothing in this fake matrix that can break that. Nothing. And my real, true brothers and sisters in the energy of yin yang, in the energy of paradoxes and contradictions and understanding this whole thing, we can never be separated. There's just no way. It's impossible. The world cannot do this. This fake realm cannot do this. A facade, a mask, a smoke screen, a brick wall, the lies, the manipulation, the TV, social media, it cannot break us. It can't do it. It's impossible. Yeah, we're broken by the world. You're going to be ripped apart and broken by the world. Trust me. If you're a logical person and you're being honest with yourself, you're going to get tore the fuck up here. You're going to get broke down. You are going to get the puzzle pieces thrown all over the place. And that's a great thing because you don't have to try to fit the puzzle back together again. Let the puzzle be ripped to pieces because the puzzle never meant shit anywhere. Anyway, it was all a lie. It was all a mask and facade. It was all extra baggage that we carried around with us to try to be something for other people that we weren't anyway. Am I right or am I right? See, I know that I'm right. I know without a doubt that I'm right. And nobody is going to convince me that I'm wrong. Nobody. It's impossible for somebody to convince me that what I'm saying is wrong because it's not right or wrong. It's just what I know for myself. And I know that it's just not going to work. Nothing's going to change here. Nothing is going to change with other people in this world. They're not going to understand. They're always going to be throwing their stuff on you. They're always going to be throwing their baggage and their personal conditionings and their ego from what the TV and social media and their parents and their families and their traditions and their indoctrinations have been telling them. That's all they know how to throw on you is those things because they can't say that it was all a lie. It was all manipulation anyway. So you're either a fake person or you're an absolutely real person like me. There is no in-betweens with this. There is no more in-betweens with this. And don't just say that you're real to say you're real. Examine yourself. Throw yourself out from this fake ass thing. Because you know it's fake. Now, I don't know for you if you know that. I don't know for you if you know that. I can't know that for any of you out there. You have got to know this for yourself. And see, this is the part that bothers me as a person because I don't know where any other man or woman's mind is. I don't know where your thoughts are. I don't know where your mindset lies. I don't know the things going on in another person's head. I mean, God forbid if there is a God. I can't know something like that. That's impossible. But if you are understanding what I mean and you are resonating with my energy, we have got to start supporting each other. And when you support this channel and you support me and you're supporting the videos, you're automatically supporting yourself. I don't have to respond or say something. I don't have to validate you. You're already doing that with yourself. Do you see what I'm saying? There doesn't need to be any of that extra baggage. I understand. If you're listening to this, I understand already. There's no need for me to do anything extra. You got to be willing to absolutely take the mask off and the facade and quit putting this bullshit up. And I'm done. I'm just done. I have no energy for it. I am completely over it. Like, going into work today was absolutely dreadful because I knew that every person there was looking at me probably thinking, what's wrong with him? There was nothing wrong with me. I'm just done putting on the thing for people. I'm done acting like I'm happy if I'm not happy, or whatever word you want to put there. I don't want to use the word happy. Happy's a bullshit word to me. I don't think there's any such thing as happy. It's you're either content with what you're doing, or you're excited with what you're doing, or you're not excited. And it's okay if you're not excited about something. We don't need to be excited all the time. We're not going to be excited all the time. That's human nature. Now, when we know that amongst each other, we don't need to put on this thing anymore. We don't need to feel awkward around each other because we feel that way. You can spew your fucking guts out with me or with another person, and I'm not going to judge you. You could just say what you need to fucking say to get it off your chest. And there is nothing. There's no you should, you shouldn't, why do you, why don't you know. It's to listen to another person. And when you're listening to me, you're listening to yourself. That's all. When you're listening to me, you're listening to yourself. I don't need to validate you. I don't need to tell you, hey, thank you so much. And you're a great person. I don't need to do that. You should not even be expecting that from me because you already did it for yourself when you come here and listen to me as a person. And we think, oh, just because we're not hearing it. And you know what? Maybe this is a hypocrisy on my part, but you have to understand that the way that I do this, I cannot get involved with any personal thing. I cannot get involved with the internet gossip. I can't get involved with that stuff anymore. This is what I need people to understand that are here, that are listening, that are getting something from these videos. You got to understand, I can't show favoritism to one person. Then I'd have to show favoritism to everybody. If I validate one person, then I got to validate everybody. And I'm not going to do that. And I can't do that. I won't do that. It doesn't mean anything to me. All that matters is that you're here listening for yourself and you're understanding it with me. And you must know that that means everything. I don't need to tell you it. I don't need to, fluff your feathers or make you feel good. It means every fucking thing. I'm telling you it does. Now, if you don't believe that, then you're letting something lie to you. You're letting something get in your mind because I mean it 100%. 100%. And I don't even need to say 100%. I know it. I know it to be true. I know that I know that I know, and I am that I am. What I say is that I am. What I speak about is what's really going on. I'm not sitting here finagling people and lying to people like so many other people do. And this is why this is the part of me that I don't trust people because they don't even trust themselves. They don't even know themselves. They haven't got honest with themselves yet. So this is where my misanthropy and my mistrust of people lies. And this is something that we all have to understand amongst each other, because when you realize someone is not like you or they're not understanding what you're understanding, you know that they're going to be coming with all of this stuff because they sense that you're like that. They know that you're the opposite of them. And if you're the opposite of me, listen, best to you in your life. I'm not on here to make enemies. I don't care about having enemies. The word enemy doesn't even apply to me in my life. I don't even know what that means because I don't look at people like that. I don't look at people like that. I just look at their actions. I look at their life. I look at what are they saying? What are they doing? What are the things they watch? What are the things that they're thinking? What are they being blindsided by? What are they gullible with? See, these are things I ask myself all the time because that's just how I am. I'm thorough, and when I do something, it's going to get done right. When I say that I'm going to do something, it's going to be done. If I'm talking about something, that's what I really meant at that time. It doesn't mean that I won't change my mind about some little tiny minuscule thing over time. But I can't not be genuine. I can't not be upfront. I can't lie to myself and other people. I can't play the facade for people. I can't play that phony game. It makes me sick. It makes me sick when I see people that I look at them and I actually do care for them because they're a person like me, but they don't care for themselves. They don't reflect this on themselves. And I know when I see it. And I go, man, what a shame. What a shame that nobody has ever told this person the truth. Nobody has ever confronted this person or told them anything. So am I going to be the guy to do it and risk my life? Am I going to risk myself with every person that doesn't understand this? See, that's why we need to start speaking up. Individual people need to start talking to individuals individually about this stuff so that this can get out more. But when nobody says nothing, nobody can know about it. And that's why I'm doing these videos, so that the few that are watching, the few that are really getting it, that this can spread and it can go into the people that it needs to go into. Because it's not going to go into everybody. It's not going to seep into the whole world. That's just not going to happen. That is impossible. There's no way that I am going to reach 8 billion people in the world. It's just not going to happen. They're too conditioned. They're too programmed. They're too far gone already in the matrix. They're never going to get out of it. You can literally show them proof of something and they're not going to get out of it. And there's a couple brothers that I watch, and I've already mentioned somebody, but I'm not going to mention no names because I don't roll like that. But there are some brothers that I even watch, and very few sisters, because women don't talk about this too much. Women are different than men. They don't talk about the stuff we talk about. Even though they think about some of it, maybe most of it, they don't talk about it like that for some reason. I don't know why, but they don't. Because they're waiting for us to lead the way. They're waiting for us to do something. This is how women are. They want to know what we're going to do. They want to know, what are we going to make happen? They want to know, what are your hobbies? What do you like doing? I will come with you. Women want to know what you're about. Women want to be led. Women want you to know and say, hey, come with me on this. This is another thing that we get so wrong about women, man. All this shit we've been told about women is false. It's completely false. You got to be willing to be yourself and say, this is what I do. Are you with me? If you're not, then see you later. It doesn't mean anything. But there are brothers that I have an energy with and I relate to, but they are still, all they are doing is just blaming everything all the time and blaming everyone for why. Okay, yes, we already know this. We already know this. Now, what are we going to do to break away from it and that we have an understanding of it? What are we going to do from this point on? Is there going to be anybody to step up to the plate here? Because I want to step up to the plate. It's just, I don't know if I have the energy to even want to do all that. Because I know what I want to do. I have the vision for myself. But other people need to have something with them too. It can't just be me doing everything. It just can't be, you know? There's got to be a first baseman, a second baseman, a third baseman, a fourth baseman, left fielder, middle, right, and catcher. There got to be somebody catching somebody's damn balls. And this is why more doesn't happen, because I don't hear anybody that's willing to step up to the plate. And this can't be no half-cocked, half-ass shit. This got to be something that you are absolutely convinced, like, For yourself, though. I'm talking about for you as an individual out there. You can't depend on me, and I can't depend on you out there. That's not how it works. I'm just saying, until we understand this, there's no way that in the next year, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, however long, that it's going to ever happen. And even me doing this, am I even going to say that maybe none of what I'm saying will do anything? Maybe it'll just be me breaking away by myself and going somewhere, because honestly, like I said, I just do not have time for any stupid bullshit in my life. I want to be around people that know themselves, people that know when enough is enough, people that get shit done when it needs done, and they're serious about it when it needs to be serious. Then when the shit's done, okay, now you're off doing your own thing. Now that's your time to do whatever you do. And if you got some shit that you're going through, then you have other people that are absolutely honest, that are brutally honest, that are real, that you can say shit to. And you don't got to put on anymore. There don't got to be this mask and facade and this bullshit and this lying to ourselves. And I want to, as I'm doing this, I want to use a certain name, but I don't, because I don't want to associate myself with that anymore. There is no name for this. This is something that does not have a name. It's nameless. It's identiless. It has no identity. Do we understand that? This is not a group. This is not an institution. This is not a cult. This is not any of that bullshit. This is individual people being with individual people, whether it's on the internet, whether it's on a homestead, whether it's on a piece of land somewhere. It doesn't matter. It's individuals that understand individual people and do not have to look at it as a group no more. The group thing is dead. The group thing is absolutely dead. There's no need for groups. There's only need for understanding the individual, you, the individual, the individual, the individual. Is this making sense? Are you with me or are you not with me? And if you're with me and you really, really notice, without a doubt, there is nothing, none of this bullshit can ever separate us in thought. Nothing that happens in this life. None of these people that lie to you or that are going to manipulate you or tell you some matrix condition bullshit can trick you with any of that anymore, because you know that it's a lie. You have the whole armor on. You cannot be bullshitted. You cannot be lied to. You know that the energy is so true. It's so real. It's beyond anything that anyone has ever done here before. And I'm doing that right now. I'm doing that right now. Are you with me? If you're with me, like the video. If you're with me, then start reaching out more. Start talking amongst each other more. But don't do it in a way. Don't do it in that fake ass way. Don't do it the way social media does it. Don't do it in the way that these platforms want you to do it. Fuck that. That's all fake bullshit. And how you do that, I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you how to do that. You should know how to do that for yourself. I shouldn't have to tell people that. So if you're with me, you're with me. If you're not, then please, this platform is not for you as a person. I am no good for a conditioned mind. I am no good for a programmed mind. I am no good for people that do not understand what I'm talking about. And please, Go somewhere else. Go find another tribe. Please, if you're not getting this. And I mean that. I wish the best for you in your life. I want the best for you. That's why I'm doing this, because I want the best for every one of you until it is our time to lose, until it is our time to move on, until it is our time to forever be out of this existence, because it's going to come one day eventually. So on this 4th of July, the bullshit is done. The bullshit is over. The fireworks are not going off this 4th of July. No fireworks. We're not celebrating anything. We are realizing something today for ourselves. This is a new era. I am proclaiming this is a new era. Nobody has ever said anything like this before, and nobody's ever going to say anything like this again to you. You can trust and believe that. You are never going to hear another person like me on the internet. You're never going to find a platform like this. And if you know that for you, you should not get offended at all, because you say, yeah, you're right, because I know. I've reflected it on myself, so I know for myself. You see what I'm saying? You should know that you know that you know that you know. And so what? If you had something in the past that I said, get the fuck over it. It's time to move on. It's time to quit being little babies and little kids. Move on. If you said something that was all conditioned bullshit anyway, get past it. It's over. Let it go. See, if we can't do this amongst one each other, if we can't do this, how the hell is it going to be something real? How is it going to be something genuine if we can't even say something to another person? The nice facade has got to stop too. The nice shit has got to stop. It doesn't mean be a mean asshole. That's not what it means. But the nice guy thing and the nice girl thing has got to stop. This whole nice people thing, that's fake too. Because we're really not nice people. When you're real, you're not nice. You are real. You're up front. You're saying something that the average idiot would go, oh, you're angry. You're being mean. No, I'm being real. And if you can't handle that, then you can't handle what I'm saying. It's not going to be for that person. It's not going to be for them people. So if you know this for yourself and you're with me, like the video so that I know there's at least some people out there that are with me on this. Because if there's nobody with me, then I'm not doing this channel no more. I'm not doing these videos no more. There's no reason to talk about it. There's no reason to think about it or to discuss it. I'm not going to waste my time. I'm not going to waste my energy. I'm not going to waste my breath. I'm just not going to do it. And that's where I'm at. And if you can't support me, that means you can't support yourself. That's just all it comes down to. If we are not a reflection of each other, we're nothing. We're nothing. So I said what I had to say. I spoke my piece. Everything I said was the truth. I didn't lie about anything. I didn't bullshit anybody. So that's why I can go to sleep at night. I don't have nothing to be guilty of. I don't have nothing to be ashamed of. Now let's start making that happen for ourselves and quit putting on this ego, this pride thing, this fake false self thing that we keep putting on every day for people. It needs to stop. It got to end completely before we can get this. And before we can get away from this fake ass thing out here that we just been ever since we came out, man, we just been being bombarded with this stuff. And it's so on a lot of our minds. It's going to take time. It's going to take time to get it out of your system, to filter it away from you. Do you know how long it took me to finally understand this? Do you know how long it took me to come to what I am saying right now to you in this video? 12 years. 12 years it took me to see this crystal clear. Now, if someone just heard this a couple months ago or a year or two ago, I don't know how fast people's minds can perceive this or see it for what it is, but some people, it might take another couple years. But I'm telling you, a lot of people that leave this platform and that leave this channel, they're going to see in time to come, they're going to say, oh my freaking goodness, this guy knew what he was talking about. He knew what he was talking about. Because I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. And nobody is going to convince me otherwise. And don't let anybody convince you otherwise. Still learn things for yourself, though. Don't play yourself by thinking you do know everything. That is a mistake to make. Don't get cocky. Don't get too bold. I'm telling you, be very aware of what you're doing. It got to be a self-reflecting thing. You have got to always be self-reflecting. You are not going to be a real person until you're self-reflecting. All this projecting people do, let them project because it's all they know how to do. They don't know how to self-reflect. They don't know how to be honest. And if you don't know that this whole time on this channel, I've been talking about every single person that has come here. If you have not been reflecting this on yourself, then I don't know what people have been doing if they haven't been reflecting it on themselves. Because that's what it was about the whole time. It was about you and me talking about ourselves. And being real with ourselves and filtering the junk out of ourselves. But were we too busy about blaming other people for our stuff? Were we too busy saying that it's everybody else doing all these things when, yeah, even though it is them and they're included, we got to be the ones to be honest about it. We got to be the ones to be truthful. We got to be the ones to get uncomfortable, to confront, to do all the things that people don't want to do because of fear, because they're scared to do it. They're letting fear hold them back from actually being true with themselves. And we all talk about how we want the truth. But can you handle the truth? Because the truth is going to be ugly as fuck sometimes. From what the conditioned mind knows. It's going to be ugly and it's going to be nasty. It ain't going to be some pretty bowl of macaroni salad that's just been prepared and it's there and, oh, a bowl of macaroni salad. Look how beautiful that is. No. More than likely, there's going to be maggots in it. It's going to be old and rotting. It's going to be stinking. It's going to be freaking absolutely disgusting if you're getting really, really real with it. But see, they won't tell you that. The Matrix will not tell you that. The person that's still lying to you and themselves and everybody, they won't tell you that. They'll just give you all the pretty stuff. They'll just tell you. See, if you don't understand what itching ears are, I don't even know what to say, because a lot of people just want to hear what they want to hear and nothing else. And nothing else. You got to go beyond that from what you just want to hear. You got to hear shit that you do not want to hear to get to a point where you realize, okay, now I understand why I was doing that thing. Now I understand why what I seen in that guy, that was me too. But I'm getting sick of seeing that in that guy or this girl or these people, so that's why I don't want to do it anymore. I don't know. Look, I did what I could do in everything that I know to be this energy or whatever you want to call it here, I did what I could do. I can't do no more. I can't. I'm still going to do videos, but this video has got to be said. It's got to be said. And I have other videos. I don't know if I'm going to upload them because now they're past videos. But I've been talking about this. I just haven't been putting it out because I know how misunderstood I'm going to be by most people that might stumble across this video. If they're not getting it, they're not going to get it at all. It's just how it is. And it's futile to make somebody understand that doesn't understand it. So if you understand it, there's got to be a thing where you say it's time for action. Words are never going to get us to a place where we're content with our lives, where we're like, okay, well, this isn't so bad. This isn't so fucked up. I'm not around these fake people anymore. Thank goodness. I only have to be around them sometimes. That's where I'm at. And I don't want to. I don't want to hate these people anymore. I don't want to have to interact with people that don't understand me. Why would I keep putting myself in that position? And this is what idiots do. They want to stay in this so that they can keep blaming people. They want to hang Hitler on a wall so that they can have something to hate. I don't give a fuck about hating Hitler. There was some guy that he had to hate Hitler in order to survive and live. I don't want to have to hate anybody to survive and live. That's not for me. I want to go off and do my own thing. And why wouldn't you want to go off and do your own thing? It doesn't make any sense at this point. And this is how you can tell as an individual, you just know. It's a knowing thing. I can't even describe it to you in words. It's just a knowing thing. You either know it or you don't know it. And if you don't know it, then maybe now is the time to start knowing it if you don't know it. And I don't know what else to say. I'm no better and I'm no worse than anybody. I'm not on a higher thing or a lower thing. I am seeing eye level with this, and I know that just some people are not meant to be with other people, and some people are meant to go and do their own thing. Some people are meant to be hard workers. Some people are meant to be construction people that build. Some people are meant to mow lawns. Some people are meant to do whatever they do. But I'm not meant to do what other people are meant to do. And you're not meant to do exactly what I do either. So until we come to that understanding, that mutual understanding, then we're going to keep playing this fake ass game that we're playing with each other. And I am done with the game. I am done with the game. Done. Finito. Just because whatever I do on my channel, it doesn't mean I'm involving myself with the game. There's something that another channel just said, I don't relate to the whole thing. I just relate to the I don't know if you call it the calisthenics or the pictures or the design or the colors or the look. I don't relate to the message anymore. I don't relate to anything anymore. I'm at odds with everything. The only thing I'm not at odds with is myself. And whoever is a self-reflection of me. That's who I'm not at odds with. But even sometimes we get at odds with ourselves, so we are going to be at odds with each other. But it doesn't matter. There's nothing that can separate us from knowing what we know. Nothing can ever separate that. And you better damn well know that. When you're listening to me, I don't need to validate you. You're already there. You're already understanding. You're already getting the human connection from me when you understand me and you're listening to my platform. I'm already there with you going, you get it. You get it and you got it. And I'm there fucking either fucking, I don't know. I'm not trying to be corny or anything, but I'm there fucking with my arms wrapped around you going, I understand. I understand you. I'm there with you. Do you understand me? I'm there with you. I know. I don't need to be there though. I'm telling you over the phone. I'm here. I got my hand on your shoulder going, I know. And even though there's going to be things that, yes, there's going to be problems, we're going to get through this shit. Because there's no other choice. And then we have nothing to gain, nothing to lose. So it's futile. So what does it matter? We're here with one another. We understand each other. And I think that means everything. That's what means everything to me. So when you're liking and you're supporting me and you're taking me as I am and you're a self-reflection of me, that means everything. Everything to me. And it should mean everything to you too. There's nothing out here for us. There's nothing out here for us. The only thing that is going to be left is us. We are all we got here. We, the ones that understand each other, we are all that we got here. And that's all that needs to matter. Nothing else needs to matter. Nothing. Nothing else needs to matter anymore. I understand. I'm there with you. I know. I know. I know already. Don't need to validate you. Don't need to tell you a bunch of extra stuff. I know and I understand. And let that be good enough. That is good enough. That is good enough. So I'm going to end it there. I am roasting in here. I'm boiling hot. But you know what? I don't care about that. I care about getting a real thing across to people because I don't care about anything else. So anyway, take care of yourselves. When you support me, you support yourself. When you are understanding me, you are understanding yourself. When you're reflecting these videos on you, then we have a mutual understanding. When you're liking or you're following or any of those words, them bullshit words they use, all that it's saying is that this is my energy mate. This is the person that gets me. And there is nothing that can separate us. Nothing. Nothing. No stupid ass shit can separate us anymore. And that matters. That matters. And don't you damn doubt that, because that matters. Now take care of yourself. Understand yourself. Learn for yourself. Be truthful with yourself. That is our reflection. Mikasa Sukasa. This, it can't be broke. It can't be broke. The brotherhood and the sisterhood of the energy cannot be broke. It can't be broke. And maybe that's what I'll name my platform. The brotherhood of the energy. The sisterhood of the energy. But I don't know how to put them together, so maybe that's what this is. I don't know, though, because I don't need to give it a name. I don't need to give it, it doesn't need to be an institution. It doesn't need to be an ideology. It just is what it is. I am that I am. I am that I am. Say that to yourself. I am that I am. And I'm with you. And that's all that matters. Nothing else matters. Nothing. Nothing else matters right now. We understand each other. Let that be enough. Let that get you through your times of all or any of the BS or the stupid, irrelevant shit in your life. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. Let it go, move on, and know that you are where you need to be. This is where we need to be right now. No other place. And I know that with you. I know that with you right now. And that matters. That matters.